This week on Your City Now, City Council considers new measures for voters, a new park opens in Rhino, and 311 is here for you. These stories are just ahead on Your City Now. 3 bills containing questions meant for voters to consider on the November ballot were rushed via direct file to Council's agenda last Monday. The first bill would have created a committee to nominate the head of the city attorney's office. Currently, the mayor appoints this position. The next one would have also removed the function of the mayor appointing the independent monitor and given it to City Council. Council turned both measures down, voting instead to return them to committee for further review and discussion. The third measure also sought voter approval for abolishing the Denver Police Department and replacing it with a peace force. Council members turned this measure down with an 11-1 vote and sent it back to committee as well. Earlier that day, Mayor Hancock, aware of the scheduled council item on abolishing the police department, made his feelings known at a press conference.
There is a right way and an informed way to legislate. There are also destructive ways to abuse the legislative process under the guise of advancing public conversation. And we owe the people of Denver better than that. So long as I'm mayor, we will not abolish the Denver Police Department.
The Department of Housing and Stability brought a measure before the Finance and Governance Committee to lease a building for a new shelter at 4600 East 48th Avenue. The COVID-19 pandemic, combined with an increase in the number of people experiencing homelessness due to the recent economic downturn, has resulted in a lack of bed space. The new facility would help fill that gap.
We have had a blow to our capacity. We need more space, and we really need to look for some flexible space like this that could be programmed in a variety of ways as our numbers and our needs flex and change throughout this virus response.
It would also fast forward the city's plan to provide 24-hour shelters to those experiencing homelessness. Showers, laundry, food, and medical services will all be found on the site.
This around the clock allowed for a more stabilizing platform and also allowed us to integrate health and care like primary and behavioral health care, which was really essential during this response.
Federal CARES Act dollars were leveraged to fund operations through the end of the year. The measure was passed on to the full council. Mayor Michael B. Hancock and community partners celebrated the opening of River North Park and took time for a groundbreaking of Phase 1 of the new promenade.
The steady heartbeat that continued to pump life into this project remains, and that is the commitment that the city has to work with residents and the organizations in this area to ensure that neighborhoods have access to nature and gathering spaces.
River North Park will be a recreational focal point for the community and serve as a key entry point to the South Platte River.
So I couldn't be prouder than to be here today, to be with all of you, because it seems like it was just yesterday. But Andy and I have figured out about 2 years ago that we stood here and we broke ground on this park. And we began the process of taking these 3, almost 4 acres of land and returned it back to the people in a way that we can all enjoy for our families and as neighbors to this land.
To see the full ceremony, keep watching Denver 8. Visit the city's official YouTube page or go to denver8.tv. 311 is here for residents during the COVID pandemic. Currently in Denver, customer-facing retail employees should always be wearing masks while on the job, and many businesses have a current maximum capacity of 50% occupancy. So if you see an unsafe situation at a business, restaurant, or park related to mask wearing or social distancing, give 311 a call or submit a case on PocketGov.
Well, once we receive a report, the city will come out and educate business owners so that they can be in compliance. Our main goal is your safety.
To report COVID-related violations, such as a large house party, residents need to call Denver Police on their non-emergency line. As this situation continues to evolve, you'll always find the city's most up-to-date information on denvergov.org. Denver 311 and PocketGov, helping you navigate Denver city services. You can catch new episodes of Your City Now every Friday. Thanks for watching, Denver.